Hey everybody, this is Jason for Team Stay Puft, and today I got a specialty item here. This is General Grievous from Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. It's a Bandai Build-A-Figure. It's model kits, of course. It's not supposed to be out. We shipped it. You shipped it directly from.
It's some distributor that ships their stuff from Japan to Amazon, and then Amazon ships it for them. So it's in their warehouse or something.
And it's Bandai did this product, everybody.
$49.99 is what we paid for it. And you can pre-order it. It's supposed to come out between April and June this year. So we got it a little early.
It's taken me a little while. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. It's very light. It's a very light thing, but it is one of the best figures, and I'm going to show you why I probably need it. But anyway, we're going to open this up. You're not going to watch me build it. I've already built it, and we'll put it up here in a second. But anyway, I just wanted to show you, it is like this. You had to take the pieces apart, and you had to build it yourself. I'm just going to show you just a little bit. Yes, this is his innards and everything like that. So you get to have kind of a little insight of Grievous's, his workings.
His inner workings.
They said, and there's there's stuff out there saying that he's not theories, but that his, Vader suit is kind of an older type, but he uses the same type of tech and everything. But anyway, I'm going to let you guys know right now the reason why it's taking so long. I got about 7 to 9 hours in building just this figure, and you're going to see why right now, because this is I absolutely love this figure. But anyway, here he sits. And and I know what you're thinking. You're like, man, that's an awesome model, but he actually bends. He has articulation. He is a figure too as well. Now, what you see, he's a little hard to stand. You can get him to stay if you know where you're placing him and everything, but he is a little bit hard to stand because he's a very different figure. There's stickers that came with it. I don't do stickers very much with model kits like this. I'd rather either paint it or scuff it up. I didn't scuff it up too much or show weathering on it or everything. I did, however, do a little bit of paneling work and everything, like on his face and everything like that. Just real quick. I just want you to see what it kind of looks like as he's not fully painted, because I could have taken weathered the heck out of this thing and made it look really cool and all that good stuff, which is fine, but I don't know. But here's his inner workings with the green. You actually put his innards inside the green piece and then build this is where you started. The head. If I
can get in there, guys.
Yeah. One of the hardest pieces was his mouth. There's a little piece that comes out there. You had to
the little black lines.
It's going across this way. Actually, it's like the little mouthpiece thingies. I built, when you build this, here, I'll try to show you. All this stuff is built. You have to build it.
How many pieces it was?
I forget how many pieces I'm in it.
I don't think it's on the box either. Sorry,
guys.
Yeah,
sorry, guys. And it's 1/12 scale. You've heard of it. His head moves back and forth. It moves up and down. I had to build all that next little tubing and everything. You have to build that. The toes do not move. That is the one thing, but I understand why they did that. They're like, well, the toes aren't going to move. Well, why? Because he needs to stand. I built the lightsabers. They're just 2 pieces, basically. Anyway, he does come with other arms. So here's his other arms. So also, these arms are great. Here you go. Can you see these pistons moving? I had to build those pistons move. They came with a bendy part, but all that stuff you have to build. And you got to put the arms on it, all that stuff. And you can just put it in.
Fingers move?
Fingers do not move on these guys, yeah.
It just looked like maybe it did.
I love those arms, and I could use them later, but you can do this. You can pull his arms. You're going to see the lightsabers go together, but you can pull his arms together like they're kind of locked. So it kind of, in a way, it's kind of like you didn't need them. He also comes with a stand. And he also comes with, this is a really hard piece to actually build, his cape. And his cape just fits onto the back of him. And he had like a little hump when he was hunched over in the movie and everything. And he had a wheeze. Like, and everybody's like, why'd they give that to him? Well, if you watch some of the old cartoon Clone Wars, like the cartoon, not the computer-generated stuff, they explain why. But anyway, that's him. So here's the thing. Okay, this figure is great. I love it. The reason why I'm getting sucked into to these figures, and there's more Build-A-Figures and stuff like that. They are to size with your Black Series.
Black Series there.
Black Series figures and everything. So they are to size, and from my understanding right now, the Grievous never came out. So there he is. If you want your Black Series to stand, like, have a Grievous that actually stands as tall as they do, there it is.
So you can pose them.
Yeah, you can pose them. There's a side-by-side comparison of the head and everything. He is a cyborg, kind of with, materials and everything. But, I mean, all this stuff, like, everything, like, even here, like, right in there, that bends. This bends, all that stuff bends. It does. I mean.
So do you think it's worth $50?
Do I think it's worth $50? I'll be honest. Absolutely, absolutely worth $50.
You enjoy building him.
I enjoyed building him. There are some parts on here you're going to need to super glue. You're gonna have to, like some of these like little tidbit little things like the back of his butt, like right here. I had to super glue those in. I usually try not to.
Never looked at his backside.
Yeah, I never try to super glue any of that stuff. Oh, yes, and I'm sorry, guys. Here you go. He bends forward all the way. His arms do move back and forth. Oops, sorry, Vader. His leg has 2-point articulation bends and stuff like that and everything. So you can do completely like he's running or something. You see me having the whole, see, he comes right off and it just goes right back on. But, it's a model kit, but it's to size, If you're trying to get a General Grievous that actually works, it's like, there you go. It doesn't spin. Sorry, guys. But you could do all the poses. But, yes, it is to size with the Black Series figures, the 1/12 scale, the 6-inch series of Star Wars. So there it is. I mean, it's...
If you want yours now, you can buy one on Amazon just like we did.
Yeah, we bought it off, like she said, we bought it off Amazon because I saw it. They were doing the reviews for...
The upcoming
figures. And I was just like, oh my gosh, there's a General Grievous. And then she immediately got it, and it was here. And like I said, 7 to 9 hours to build this.
Yeah. Make sure you put it somewhere safe because that thing, if it fell 2 feet, I think it would shatter.
I think, well, it doesn't, I mean, it's a little bit sturdy, but yeah, she's like, you got to be careful with some of these little parts and everything. I'm going to be building, not to be freaking you guys out, I will be building another figure. We'll let you see what that is later on. I've heard those go a lot faster, building like the figures instead of building this. Like when this came to it, like I've built Gundams and stuff before, and you've probably seen it on our channel and everything. There are things called like Masterpiece Gundams. This was kind of close to that. It's not all the way, but it's kind of there. Your Gundams will stand there. I also have some Dragon Ball Z figures I might be doing as well, because if they go to this size, this is the whole thing for me, guys. It's to the size of the Black Series figures. Yes, please. I will buy every line if it's that size for me. I mean, Vader is bigger, but But anyway, guys, thank you so very much. And yes, buy this figure. Buy Grievous. Grievous, it's amazing. He's in my collection. I mean, it's one of the coolest figures I got. So, there you go. Thank you guys very much. Team Stay Puffed out.
Remember to like, subscribe, and comment.